So what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is other Ryan here.
And welcome back, guys, to our newest video. But before we actually jump into the topic of this video, it is now officially the 1st of January 2016.
Yeah, 2015 was actually an amazing year for 8-Bit Gaming as a channel, and we hope 2016 we can carry on growing at the rate we are now.
Absolutely, guys. So the basis for this video is actually going to be talking about FNAF World, because as of recent, actually today, Scott put out once again another update talking about FNAF World and just some of the things he's actually adding to the game.
Yeah, surprise, surprise, Scott actually hasn't released the game, and that's very unlike him, as he usually releases his games whenever he can, but this to me goes to show how hard he is actually working on this game and just how awesome it's going to be.
Exactly. I mean, just because he actually put 2016 on the original teaser for this image, I think a lot of people were expecting it to be, you know, the first week of January, the first couple of days of January, but it's nice to know Scott's really trying to make this experience something that we'll all remember.
Oh yeah, definitely. So let's actually jump into what he's talking about. Obviously, he said to us, a lot of people were very persistent on thinking that he was going to release it at midnight, January 1st, and obviously he had to shoot down those people. But he's actually updated us on the game, and the first thing he actually mentions about an update is power-ups and shops.
Yes, and also the fact that there's going to be some new secret bosses, but we'll discuss each one of these at a time as we go through it, and we'll start actually with the power-ups, because I think IndieDB actually tells us something in regards to this, and just the fact that he's still updating this website shows that he's constantly adding new things, and maybe the bites were one of those things in terms of a power-up, so maybe we can class those in that category.
We did say in the last episode that it seems to be going in size order for, like, obviously the damage it might do or the health it might give you, and I don't know, who knows, maybe that's just one form of power-ups that you can have in the game.
I mean, another thing as well, which is really interesting, talking about the updates, is the shop feature, because I still remember playing the actual Halloween update of FNAF World, which was kind of like a troll game, but it still played quite nicely. There was actually these little shops along the actual route you had to take to beat the game, which is kind of interesting because we had to buy these weapons and the different power-ups, so maybe it's actually going to be a case of you have to enter these shops, maybe farm off some of the enemies, earn some points somehow, and then you can actually purchase the various power-ups that you can use on your character, so maybe that will be kind of a linkage there.
Yeah, definitely, that would make a lot of sense. And talking about the actual like secret bosses as well, I hope it's going to be like how we did with FNAF, where it's a very, very slim ratio of things happening, like Easter eggs, certain Easter eggs happening. I really do hope he includes that kind of mechanism into the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, another thing actually in regards to the secret bosses, which I'm finding really interesting, is that, because, you know, we all know what Scott's like, really. He's used the winking face after he said that. And that, to me, tells me there's going to be some form of nostalgia within these different bosses that we're facing. And also the fact that all of the bosses we've actually seen on FNAFworld.com, these clearly are not meant to be secret bosses.
Yeah, who knows? I'm thinking that maybe one of the bosses is going to be a gigantic phone or something like that.
Oh,
like,
that would be
like a
awesome.
Phone guy. Yeah, it would be pretty awesome.
There's so many routes he can go with this, and I mean, if he's adding secret bosses, there's nothing really to say, guys, that he's not going to be adding possibly secret areas that maybe you can access. And maybe if you have like an item and you can like see some different things, maybe that's how the game's going to work. Who knows? But I think there's a lot he's going to do here, and since the fact that he's still planning on this to be the last FNAF game too, he really wants it to go out with a bang. So I think because obviously he wants to keep all of the fan base enticed with just all of the games he's been making, and especially this one, it's definitely going to combine just about everything we all love, and I really can't wait for this game.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be awesome. As soon as I saw this update, I got really excited to actually play this game, because I don't know, the whole screenshots, and I know it's building up to be something awesome, and I really do hope it pays off.
It's just interesting though, because, you know, Scott has kind of sealed the book on this one. This seems like it's going to be the final page for the FNAF franchise, and he really wants to give his all to this, I suppose. I mean, it goes to show, like, Scott's really grown from Five Nights at Freddy's as a whole, and I think he knows that, and we all know that he knows that too, and he just really wants to make sure that all of us fans really can appreciate this game, and I think we definitely will.
Yeah, definitely. Scott actually hasn't given us a release date of the game yet, as of all the updates he's adding to it, but I don't know, I'm thinking that maybe it will be coming out soon.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that really hints that to me is that he's been giving us all of these image updates on IndieDB, and that's just kind of updating how the game's looking and just how it's processing, and I think the fact that Scott's actually given us this verbal update, well, kind of verbal, more typed, I suppose. It's that usually hints to me that he's actually nearing completion, and, you know, Scott's probably a bit excited himself from actually working so hard on this game, and it just nearing completion, but it seems to be a trait where Scott will always type something when he's getting close to finishing the game, and I think that definitely also applies with this one too.
Yeah, definitely.
Another interesting factor as well about this game is the fact that he's now actually implementing different ways to beat the game, and this bounces nicely off of the fact that Scott has actually given us this written thing, which maybe hints to him coming close, because, you know, in my opinion, I honestly think he's maybe completed most of the game. That's why he's wrote this, so the foundation is there, and now he's actually adding these secret endings on top of maybe the one ending that was initially in place.
Yeah, definitely, and the fact that we gotta remember it's an RPG, and the game could literally go either way. It could be an option-based game where you choose certain path and you complete the game in a different way, or, you know, etc, like kind of like Mass Effect kind of game to it.
The first thing that just sprung to my head is it could even follow along some kind of Undertale-esque thing, you know, and your decisions might influence characters.
Oh yeah, definitely, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing that just popped to my mind, and that may influence the way that the different endings can be triggered, for all we know.
Yeah, definitely.
So there we have it, guys. Hopefully, of course, you did enjoy this video. Once again, guys, have a happy new year, everybody. It's the 1st of January, and I hope you had a great night last night. And guys, be sure to tell us also your comments down below so we can actually have a read of them and see what you think towards this FNAF World update.
Yeah, definitely. If you guys did enjoy this video, why not leave a like rating down below? And if you're new to our channel, why not subscribe and join the 8-Bit Empire? And we will see you in the next video.
So thanks very much for watching the video, guys. And as the Ryan said, we'll of course see you in the next one.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys. Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?